Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about gymtimidation. This has been one of the questions that I've been getting quite a bit lately, and I even made a post on Instagram kind of about this. And now that it's been a couple days, I'm kind of wishing that maybe I hadn't said the exact kind of story and wording that I used, just because I felt like I didn't really accurately depict the way that my journey kind of started out. So anyway, gymtimidation, in case you don't know what it is kind of like that feeling of being intimidated by being in the gym setting, whether it be feeling like everybody is looking at you, feeling like you aren't at a point where you're good enough to go to the gym. Any of those types of feelings of intimidation is gymtimidation. So let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm going to try to address all the issues that I can think of, and I've even got some notes. So here we go. I would say that the biggest thing to remember whenever you go to the gym and you're feeling self-conscious, or however you're feeling about the whole thing, just know that nobody is actually looking at you. Like, in general, people are really not paying attention to what you are doing. So you might feel like maybe all eyes are on you or whatever, but trust me, when I'm at the gym and I'm like in the middle of dying, like the last thing that I want to do is worry about who's coming in and out, who's wearing what, who's doing what. It just doesn't, it's not even something that crosses my mind. So I think that a lot of people will stop themselves from going to the gym because they feel like everyone is going to be looking at them or judging them. But in general, nobody's looking at you. I think that I definitely did this in the beginning of my weight loss journey. I feel like whenever you are in that headspace and whenever you're starting out on your journey, you definitely magnify things and make them bigger than what they are. And that's what I did. And even it's funny because my best friend and I started out going to like the same gym, and she had upgraded her membership to another level of the gym. Okay, so it's like there are different levels of the gym, and I just felt that this particular level and this location gym that she was going to start going to was like, they were like, all they did was just dress cute and just go to the gym, and just like there were all these skinny little girls or really fit girls or really fit guys, and but they just went to the gym like cute and just to be seen, right? So I told her, I was like, I don't know why you upgraded your membership, blah 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 blah. And anyways, to make a very long story short, I now teach at that location. So that's, and it's funny because all of the perceptions that I have had of those people, and they just dress cute and they just want to be seen, those are some of the hardest working group of people that I've ever taught. Having my class there is just amazing, and I definitely judged them before I finally got into my fitness lifestyle. So I would say, don't be so focused on other people judging you that you in turn judge them, okay? Because those people probably were not worried about me, or if they did see me, they were actually cheering me on. And there's some of my people who attend my class will come in and they'll say, wow, Cookie, I remember when you were coming into the gym, blah, blah, blah. So those same people that I was judging, thinking they were judging me, were actually cheering me on. I think that one of the main things that scares people whenever they're going to decide to get a gym membership is looking like you don't know what you're doing, or not knowing what the heck you're doing whenever you're out on the gym floor. So I know that that can be very scary and intimidating, but you have to learn to use your resources. There are people working the front desk at the gyms that you go to. There are trainers generally walking around the gym floor. Grab one of them and ask them, hey, can you show me how to use this machine? Can you show me, even if you don't know what particular machine to use, let's say you just decided you want to come in and work on legs, you can ask a trainer there, like, hey, I really want to focus on my legs. I don't know how to use any of the machines. Could you just quickly show me how to use the machines? That is not a problem at all. If someone were to come up to me and ask me if I could show them, and people have, I definitely will take time out to do so. Of course, you have to remember that they're not there to train you unless you get personal training sessions, but they can definitely help you and teach you how to use the machine so that you know that you're using it properly. Of course, when you start off on a weight loss journey, you're probably at a point where you're very self-conscious about your body. So I think that the locker room can be another place where people are intimidated, and that is understandable. But lots of these gyms now have changing rooms that you can go into inside of the actual locker room. So if you don't want to get undressed in front of everyone, just remember you can always go in there. I know what a lot of people will do is go into the bathroom stalls. You really don't want to do that, because then you're stopping people from being able to get into the restroom. So I would say unless the gym is really slow, then maybe you could go into the restroom stall. But there should be a changing room at your gym that you can go into. But if not, you can use a restroom stall. Just keep in mind that there are people who actually need to go in there to use the restroom, so you don't want to get yourself chewed out because of that. So just be careful where you're choosing where to change. I kind of want to talk to you guys about where I am now, right? So I've lost the weight. I'm now a trainer. I'm in this position where I'm teaching classes. I'm constantly at the gym. And now I'm kind of at this crossroads of not really knowing how to address people that I see who are where I once was. So when I see overweight people, when I see obese people that are at the gym, I don't know how to respond. And the reason I don't know how to respond is because weight is just such a sensitive issue, and some people, you know, if you look at them and smile, they might think that you're laughing at them, right? Or you're smiling because something is funny or something is, and so that might start this whole mind thing with them. If you look at them and you don't say anything, then it's like they might feel like, wow, you know, I'm at the gym trying to do this thing and I'm just invisible to everybody, right? So I just want you guys to keep that in mind, that people may not know exactly how to respond to you. And even me, having been in that position, I have no idea how to act. Like, in general, I'm a very extra person for lack of another good word, but I'm extra in general, okay? And then keep in mind that when I'm in gyms, generally everybody knows me because I probably am teaching at that location, so everyone's like, hey Cookie, you know, whatever. So when I see somebody who is overweight, I want them to feel welcome. So I'm already, guys, like, hey, just crazy, okay? So when I see somebody and I see that they're overweight and maybe they're struggling or maybe they're happy and they're doing their workout or whatever, I make sure to smile at them cheese, from ear to ear, okay? I light it up. I'm like, hi, I might wave. I'm like, I am the most extra person, okay? And so I don't know if that's the right way to go about it. I haven't ever received a negative response back, but then it's not like I follow up with those people or know hey, how did that make you feel? So maybe you guys can leave me a comment below and let me know how, what would be the ideal way to be greeted at the gym, if you just see somebody in passing. I mean, I try to give off this energy. I do believe you can give off energy to people, and I just try to give off this energy that's welcoming and inviting and I am proud of you. So I really hope that that's the way it comes off. But just know that if people are walking past you, maybe they look away or they look up, it's probably because maybe they're uncomfortable. They don't know how to address you. They don't want to offend you. This is starting to sound really weird because it's you're just seeing another person and you're greeting them, but you gotta understand, this is a known issue. This is a thing, right? So when you see an overweight person at the gym, it actually coming into contact with them is just it's a thing. It's everybody. It's the elephant in the room. Everybody knows, right? And there's so much stuff in the media that is saying, don't fat shame this, don't shaming. So then you may not know how to actually address somebody. I hope that makes sense. Y'all know I'm crazy, right? So the last thing that I want to talk about is when you do get those negative looks at the gym, okay? So not everybody is this innocent person who, of course, is just not sure what to say. Some people are just being mean, you know? And that going back, okay, do you guys remember the beginning of the video? Going back to that Instagram post, I talked about a negative instance. that I experienced, of just people giving me those mean looks of just like disgust. Like they didn't understand why I was there. Like they never smiled at me, and it's not like they looked away, they just stared at me like I was like an alien, right? So you're gonna run into those types of people, and like I said in the Instagram post, what I did is I used that as motivation. I was like, okay, wait until next time I come in, and wait until next time I come in. And months passed, and the weight started falling off, and then I started to lean out, and then I started to build muscle, and just everything started to change. And those same people, there's one person I can remember in particular, but that person did come up to me and say, wow, you know, you look amazing. And that has been like, that was maybe a year or so ago. So like, I just want to run into them again, but I haven't seen them lately. But just know, no, people are watching, okay? Whether it's good or bad, whether they have nice intentions or not, just use it as motivation. Use it as motivation that the next time that you come in, and the next time that you come in, and maybe next year at this time, or maybe in 2 months, or maybe in 2 weeks, they're gonna see you and be like, wow, she was putting in work, he was putting in work. And I wish that I wouldn't have been so mean, you know? So turn your haters into your motivators and all that kind of stuff. I hope that this video has helped you guys out. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what types of things intimidate you at the gym, and what you are going to do to combat that. What are you going to do to get over it, to push to your next goal? Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications for new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.